I am Niki. I'm a mum of 4 children. I come from Perth. I'm a full-time carer. It affects all day, every single day, and it has done for a long number of years. 16 years, my oldest is 16, and it's affected me since she was born. But I didn't realise as well that I was a full-time carer. I thought it was just like a parent. I have to deal with lots of meltdowns. I have to deal with daily planning of meals, collecting prescriptions. We have to travel to Glasgow for hospital appointments. Then we have life on top of that, and a couple other children that don't have additional needs. And it puts a massive pressure on your family, on your relationship, everything. I wouldn't have identified myself as a carer then, because that's just what I had to do. I was a mum. And it wasn't until when my son went to secondary school and he was identified as a young carer. And I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know what carers is all about. So somebody from Young Carers came up and they spoke to my son, and I was identified as, you know, an unpaid carer, an adult carer. Our lives have changed. I actually have a relationship with my child now that I never ever had before. If I was not directed to here, I do not know where we would have been just now.
A lot of unpaid carers have got huge caring roles that can take over their lives, can basically cause them anxiety, stress that they don't need to feel if support's put in place for them. There is support available for unpaid carers. The difficulty is getting people to identify themselves as unpaid carers and seek that support. But that's part of the reason as to why obviously organisations like PKAVS are in place. So for me, the implementation of the Carers Act is really, really important. Initially, it'll be to try and support carers who are already known and maybe accessing support to make sure that they get the support that they're entitled to. But for me, it's equally as important that the Carers Act implementation is used to identify hidden carers. So unpaid carers of all ages, so this includes young carers, young adult carers and adult carers, but these people who perhaps are struggling to cope through circumstances beyond their control, the caring role that they've got at home, the Carers Act implementation should be promoted to identify and encourage these hidden carers more to come forward and seek the support that they're entitled to.
So the Carers Act is a new piece of legislation that is means that local authorities have to provide support to carers or unpaid carers. That's what the Act is. So it's got various duties about what local authorities now have to do in relation to carers. So prior to the Act, we didn't have to provide support for carers. We just decided we wanted to, or we felt it was a good thing, but now we will have to. There's a local eligibility criteria now, and if they do meet the eligibility criteria, it means that we then have a duty under law to provide a service to that carer. There is so many carers out there that are not recognised as well. And now I'd be able to identify somebody else as a carer, and I would definitely be pointing them in the direction of here. Our lives have changed dramatically in the last 2 years that I've been attending PKAVS. I'm getting quite emotional. It's powerful stuff, I'm not joking you. They have changed my family's life, and I'm so grateful for them, definitely.